strike three. All right, I'm here now, and it's time to go into the bottom of the third. Sorry about this. Was trying to get my microphone up and running here. Kyle Hendricks is on the mound here, and he's facing Yusnel Diaz. I do believe that's how you spell his name. Yusel Diaz. Let's see. Overall, he at bats this He has 33 at bats this month, and 6 homers and 6 hits and no home runs and 2 RBIs. His average is 182. Let's see what he can do here. No home runs and 2 runs batted in. Hendricks checks the sign and deals, swung on, and sent in the air to left center. Back goes Happ, and he reaches it up for the catch. That's one up, and now coming up to the plate is Jose Iglesias. I do believe that's how you pronounce his name. Iglesias. He's coming up next here. The pitch, the swing, and a hard ground ball into the hole wide of first. Second baseman Boat has it. The throw to first, and he is safe. Iglesias comes up with an infield hit. So one on at the first base now for the Orioles. Here comes Pedro Cervino. He has 4 hits this month and 17 at bats, and he has 2 RBIs. His average is 235. From the stretch, here we go with Hendricks. The 1-2 pitch, the runner going. It misses in the dirt. The throw down, not close. Iglesias has stolen the base. Iglesias has 2 steals now for the season for the Orioles. So a man on first and a man on second now. Still, we have 2 balls and 2 strikes, so the count is even at this time. Several swings. Lace to center. Almora Jr. has the shot at it to third. Goes Iglesias round third, and on his way home, Iglesias the throw toward home. Not in time. Taking second is Cervino. Cervino knocks in 1 with a single. Baltimore leads now. Chicago 1-0 in the bottom of the third. The batter is Hasner Alberto. His previous at bat, he flied out to center. The runner's on second with 1 out. The right-hander stretches, and the pitches is hits Alberto. That's gotta hurt. So he got a chance to go to first on a wild pitch. Here comes Dwight Smith Jr. He's at bat right now. The pitch to the plate, swing on by Smith Jr. It goes into left field there. Hard shot on the ground, down line toward third, and finds left field. It's a base hit for Smith Jr. Cervino comes in to score. Over to third goes Alberto. Alberto's ground third going half gloves it. The throw toward home. Baez with the relay. Alberto slides, and Alberto is out. Over to third goes Smith Jr. Dwight Smith Jr. delivers an RBI double. Baltimore is now up 2-0. Here comes Austin Hayes now. He's at bat for the Orioles. Again, the Baltimore Orioles are leading 2-0 at this time in the bottom of the third. The pitch and the stretch, the 3-2 pitch in there for strike 3. Hayes goes down looking, and Smith Jr. is left at third. The inning is over. Baltimore puts 2 runs on the board. The Orioles now lead the Cubs 2-0, and we will be right back after this little short message. Oh, no message. Just I'll be back. All right, welcome back to Cadman Yards right at now. The Baltimore Orioles are leading the Chicago Cubs by 2-0. And we're going into the top of the fourth now. And we have Anthony Rizzo. He's going to be at bat right now. Rizzo steps in to face Means. Last at bat in the first with runners on first and second. He flied out. The pitch, Rizzo with a swing. Grass cutter to the right side. Alberto moves in, snags it, and throws to first for the first out. So 1 out for the Cubs here in the top of the fourth. Here is Javier Baez. He's right now at bats this month is 68, and he has two home runs this year and 23 hits. So he's doing pretty good for this month of April. It's only April 16th. Here comes Javier Baez. The first time he struck out. The count is 2-2 on Baez. Means twist, turns, and throws. Baez swings, but blooped out to shallow right center. Rushing in is Diaz, and he reaches up for the catch. 2 up and 2 down as we go on to the top of the fourth. And here is Kyle Schwarber. That will bring up him. He's 0 for 1 after his first inning flyout. Pitch on the way, struck him out, swinging with the curveball. That retires the side. Chicago goes down in order. The Orioles still have the lead, 2-0. And we continue on here into the bottom of the fourth. And we have Kyle Hendricks is going to be having Rental Nunez. Nunez digs in. The pitch, a swing by Nunez. That's going to be an easy out with a high fly ball down the left field line. Haps camps under it, and it pulls it in, and that's 1 up and 1 down here in the bottom of the fourth. Here we have Anthony Santander. That's his name. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Getting set to hit is Anthony Santander. He went down on strikes in the last time up. 2 runs off Hendricks to the point on 3 hits from the windup. Hendricks deals, hits hard on the line and out to short right field. It gets down for a base hit. So we got 1 person on in this bottom of the fourth. And here comes Rio Ruiz. Pitch. Rizzo holds the runner at first. The pitch swung on. Hit up into the air to short right. Here comes Hayward, and he reaches up for the catch. And that is an out. 2 out. Runner on first. We continue on. And we have Yusnel Diaz once again. A little bit back. From the stretch, the 1-2 pitch. Fastball outside corner, strike 3. The side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, a man left on. The score remains the same, 2-0 Orioles. And we will be back in just a few moments here. All right, we're back here, and we're going on to the top of the fifth inning. The Baltimore Orioles are leading the Chicago Cubs by 2-0. Let's continue on. John Means is on the mound, and here comes Chris Bryant. He flied out to center in the last at bat. 3-0 on Bryant. Means from the windup. Slings it home. Swung on. Hit high to right center. Hayes range over and makes the play. And that is one up and one down here in the top of the fifth. And here comes Wilson Contreras. He stands in. The 3-0, ball 4. Not a good pitch sequence for Means. So Contreras got a base on balls. That's how it happened. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm not an announcer, okay? Please. I just am doing this because we need Len Casper and we need JD, for this to broadcast games like this for us. So if they're listening out there, if they're listening out there, we need them to broadcast virtual games. That's what they need to do. It'd be awesome. I mean, they're not doing nothing else. I mean, it'd be awesome for them to do it. We could have games like this. They could talk just like what we're doing right now. Seriously. It'd be interesting, to say the least. I mean, have a virtual game like this. I mean, come on. It'd be awesome. Here comes Jason Hayward. All right. I hope they're listening out there. Let's make them do a virtual game. That'd be awesome right now. Do a virtual game with them. It'd be really awesome. I don't know about this type of a game, though, out of Park 2021. I mean, I purchased it. It's a computer game. Yeah, it's good. Let me tell you that much. It's not that real feel like I think at like MLB the game or whatever it's called out there. That one's probably much better than this one, but this one has some character to it, and I do like it a lot. Set to hit is Jason Hayward, and he was hitless in the game. The one-strike pitch, Hayward swings, a line drive to right field. Diaz is after it, and he makes the catch. So that's two down now, with a runner at first. And here comes David Boat. Now this is I have not seen David Boat being played here until now. So I think we got one here. So that's awesome. A new. Let me see. This is his 18th time at bat. So yeah, he's not getting much play time. And I think he's the designated hitter, if I do believe. Where is the designated hitter? No, Schwarber's the designated hitter. Boat's playing in the ninth. In the lineup. Let's see what David Boat can do here. From the stretch, 0-1, Boat swings. And that's going to be an easy out, and that will end the inning. So we left one person on base, no runs, no hits, and the score remains 2-0 Baltimore. Now we head into the bottom of the fifth. It's 2-0. 2-0 Baltimore. And we have right now Jose Iglesias. Every time when I see Iglesias, I'm thinking of the musician, the singer. Whenever I see that name, Iglesias. Going to start playing music with Iglesias. And here we go. 1-1 for this game. The full count pitch, ball 4. Iglesias walks to lead off the inning. So we have a baseball base runner on by balls or whatever you want to call it. You know, if I was on TV right now, I'd probably be censored and be taken off. So let's continue on. Here we go with Pedro Savino as we continue on. Here we go. Savino's up the bat. Last time up in the third, he made the score 1-0 for the Orioles when he hit a run-scoring single. Runner on first with no one out. The stretch and the pitch swung on. Weak fly ball to center. Almeller Jr. sprints for it, but he can't get it. And Iglesias takes seconds. Iglesias sprints for third. Almeller Jr. has it. The throw is made to third. Iglesias slides, and he is safe. So we got runners on the corners right now. And Baltimore is trying to heat up once again here in the bottom of the fifth. What's going to happen here with Kyle Hendricks? Is he going to stay in, or what's going to happen here? Here we go, continuing on with Hasner Alberto. That's how you pronounce his name. The pitch. Alberto swings. And a chopper to third. This could be two. Brian fields it. Goes to second for one. Boat fires to first in time. The score is now in the fifth, score is 5-4-3. Alberto is not credited with a run batted in. So, he's not credited with a run batted in. Now that is interesting. What does that mean by that? That would be interesting to see. So, continuing on with runners on. No runners. They did score one person, so it is now 3-0 Baltimore. Here comes Dwight Smith Jr. with 2 out. He knocked in one with a double his last at bat. The pitch, Smith Jr. with a swing. And that's going to be an easy out, and that will end the inning. But the Orioles pick up a run. The score is 3-0 Baltimore over Chicago, and we will be back after these. We'll be back in just a second. Please hold. I'll be right back, guys. It sounds like a gunshot just happened outside my apartment here, so I'll be right back, okay? We'll get this game under as soon as I find out a little more information, okay? Please hold. Alright, everything's okay there. I'm so sorry about that. It was just a DoorDash for a neighbor, and I think the car backfired. So we're all okay. All right, let's continue on. We go into the 6th, and Ian Happ is now at bat. He strides to the plate. He's 1 for 2. And Means is into his windup and lets it go. Swung on. Grounder right to Ruiz at third. He takes his time and sends it to first for the out. So we got 1 out right now. And let's continue on with the game. Here's Alberta. Here's Albert Almora Jr. He's up in plate now. And he struck out by Means in his last at-bat. The 0-1, Al Miller Jr. swings. Ground ball to the left side. Ruiz has it. The hard throw to first, and Almora Jr. is out. So 2 up and 2 down, and we're still at Baltimore with 3-0. This happened last night as well, but the Cubs actually won in 10 innings. So this is kind of interesting. Here's Anthony Rizzo. Let's see what he can do. Maybe he can hit a home run off of Means here. Means is a pretty good pitcher, it sounds like, to me. He's grounded out to Alberta last time. From the windup, the 2-1 pitch, Rizzo swings. And that's an easy out. In the air, left center. He draws a bead on it and makes the grab, and that retires the side. The Cubs go 1-2-3. The score remains the same, 3-0. Baltimore. And we go into the bottom of the 6th now. Here. And here comes Austin Hayes for Baltimore. He steps in, set down on strikes his last time up. Right-hander gets the sign, delivers, swung on. And towards short center, and he got into first base. And that's a hit. One on. Here comes Renato Nunez. That struck him out. See, that's the thing I do not like about this. They strike him out, and you don't get the full capture of it. Like, what happened with ball 1 or ball 2 and so forth? You know what I mean, you look up there where the time says 8:33 p.m. and all that. It says ball 1, 2 strikes. What happened to those? I mean, I would like to see those things, but this one just goes right to it. It's like strung out. He's gone. So 1 out. Here comes Anthony Santander from Baltimore. He's 1 for 2 with a single, his last at bat. In the 4th, Contreras puts down the sign. Here's the pitch. Santander swings and it gets out. So Happ is accurate, and he reaches up for the catch, and that has 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Here comes Rio Ruiz. The pitch. Kicks and fires. Ruiz swings. And that's going to be a little pop fly to right center. Hayward hustles towards it. And he reaches it up for the catch. That's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. The runner was left on. Score's unchanged. It's still 3-0 Orioles. And we will be back after these important messages. Welcome you back to Cadman Yards now. We are heading into the top of the 7th inning. And Javier Baez is up there at bat. Here's Javier Baez, 1-1 pitch coming. Baez with a swing. And that's an easy out. Down the line there in right field. And Diaz chased it, and he makes the leaping catch. So it's 1 up and 1 down here in the top of the 7th. Here comes Kyle Schwarber. Mean struck him out his last time up. Mean gets the sign, winds and fires, 1-0 pitch, swung on. And that's another easy out they got. Hayes closes in on it and makes the grab. And they got 2 up and 2 down here in the top of the 7th. Now here is Chris Bryant. See if Chris can do something here for us. We got to get some home runs here. Come on. Pitch. Full count means delivers. Swung on. There's a hard shot over there in left field. Smith Jr. streaks after it. And it's a fair ball. Bouncing into the corner. Bryant makes the turn at first. Smith Jr. will hit the cutoff man as Bryant motors into second with a double. So come on, we got some action here. We got a person up on. We got a player on second. We can get him to score. It'd be awesome. So there's a pitching change here. Hunter Harvey is coming in now to take over for Means. Hunter Harvey. His record is 0-0 with a 3.27 ERA. Hunter has no holds. Bryant's on second for Chicago. 2 down. Harvey has a sign. Stares back at Bryant. Here's the pitch. The swing lifted to shallow left center. Smith Jr. is on the move, and he reaches up for the catch. Side retired. No runs. 1 hit. No errors. A man left on base. Baltimore is still up 3-0. The home fans will now rise to their feet for Take Me Out to the Ball Game. And we have Take Me Out to the Ball Game right now for all of us to listen to. All right, so we had a little fun there. I hope you enjoyed that. We're in the bottom of the seventh, and we have now Yusnel Diaz up to bat. Let's see what he can do here for the Baltimore. Taking the mound now is Kyle Ryan. Oh, who's Kyle Ryan? I gotta see who Kyle Ryan is now. I don't know who Kyle Ryan is. Interesting. Give me a second here. Who is Kyle Ryan? Huh. Find out here. Hold on. We'll get it. Kyle Ryan. Huh. I've heard of his name. Oh, wow. Okay, so Kyle Ryan is an American professional baseball pitcher for the Cubs. He's previously played for the Detroit Tigers. Let's see what it says here about him in Wikipedia. It states everything about him right here. Interesting. I didn't even know who Kyle Ryan was. Let's take a look here at him, okay? So, so Kyle Ryan, let's see about him here, okay? He was with the Detroit Tigers. Ryan was drafted by the Detroit Tigers in the 12th round of a 2010 Major League Baseball draft out of Abernathy High School in Abernathy, Florida. After spending a year with the Tigers rookie-level squad, Ryan played with the West Michigan Whitecaps for 2011 and 2012. Ryan spent all the 2013 season with the High Class A Lakeland Flying Tigers, where he was 12-7 with a 3.17 earned run average and 1.19 in 100 with the whip in 142 innings. Ryan began the 2014 season with Double-A Erie Seawolves, where he was 7-10 with a 4.55 ERA in 21 starts. He allowed 140 hits and 32 walks in 126 and 2/3 innings with 78 strikeouts. Ryan was then promoted to Triple-A Toledo Mud Hens, where he was 3-0 with a 1.64 earned run average and a 0.184 average against in 5 starts, allowing 21 hits and 5 walks in 33 innings. Ryan made his major league debut on August 30th, 2014 in a Game 2 of a doubleheader against the Chicago White Sox. During his debut, Ryan pitched 6 shutouts innings, allowing 5 hits while walking 2 and recording 1 strikeout, an 8-4 win. Ryan pitched in 5 more 2014 games, all out of Tiger bullpen, appearing 10 1/3 innings total. Ryan started the 2015 season with a Triple-A Toledo Mud Hens on May 27th. Ryan was called up on short notice to start for Alfreda Simon in a road game against the Oakland Athletics. Although he didn't arrive in time to start, he appeared in relief and was credited with a win, allowing 1 run in 3 innings. Ryan made 16 appearances in 2015 season, 6 as a starter, and had 2-4 record with a 4.47 ERA. That's a pretty high ERA. Ryan made the Tigers out of spring training in 2016 and pitched the entire season 56 games in long and middle relief. He went 4-2 with a 3.07 earned run average and a 1.13 whip, while striking out 35 batters in 55 2/3 innings. On November 2nd, 2017, he was outrated to Triple-A Toledo Mud Hens during the 2017 season. He posted 4.96 ERA and a 1.812 whip in 48 games. With the Mud Hens, he elected free agency on November 6, 2017. Now with the Cubs. On December 28, 2007, Ryan signed a minor league contract with the Chicago Cubs. On April 5, 2019, the Cubs called up Ryan to shake up their struggling bullpen. Okay, so they're not playing. They called him up. Okay, weird. All right, anyways, that's your information for today. I hope that that helped you. So let's continue on with the game here, okay? And we got Jose Iglesias once again up there, and with 1 out. And let's see what he can do here. Ryan winds up the pitch. Iglesias swings at it. Routine grounder wide of first base. Rizzo makes the grab and flips it to the pitcher. Cover first for the out. So we got 2 up and 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th. So not bad so far. He's doing pretty good here in this virtual game, Kyle Ryan is. So let's see if he can get the inning out with no runs with Pedro Cervano on at bat now. He points to 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Ryan kicks and delivers the swing. He picks it up and throws to first for the out, so he did do good here in the bottom of the 7th. The 3 up and 3 down for the Orioles. The score remains the same, 3-0 Orioles as we head into the top of the 8th. Let's go to the top of the 8th, shall we? Okay? And here comes Jason Hayward. He's at bat. He lined out to the right field with Diaz back in the 5th inning. Catcher Cervano sets his target. Harvey deals outside for ball 4. Chicago has a base runner. Let's see if they can get something going here in the top of the 8th. We want some action here. It's 9:03, it says right now, but it's 8:14 here. So let's see if we can get this going this evening. Here comes David Boat. Jason Hayward is at first. Hunter Harvey is the pitcher. And the swing. 3-1, ball 4. Bases on balls for Boat. And the tying run will come up to the plate. Over to second goes Hayward. So we got a chance to get this game tied. Let's see what happens. There's an action going on right here for the Cubs. And we have now Ian Happ. Let's go, Ian. Ian's been struggling a little bit. So let's see if he can. Let's see if he can do something here for us. 1 for 3. This is one. The 3 offering. Harvey misses with a fastball, and the bases are loaded with nobody out. So we got 3 men on base. This is the chance to actually put it in the books here with 4 runs. We can easily do this now. And we have Victor Cartini. Now, Victor is good, and he can do this. So let's come on, Victor. We got 3 men on the base there. We got to do this here. Put some action going on here in the top of the 8th for the Cubs. The pitch. Harvey from the stretch, 2-2 pitch swung on, and ground ball. And that takes, and Alberto hauls it cleanly, throwing it home. Hayward is forced out at home. And throw the first, and he's safe. They get the out at home, but that's all. So still men are on. All the bases are still loaded yet for the Cubs, but with 1 out. This is a shame. I wish that we could do something here. So let's see what we can do here as Anthony Rizzo comes up to play. Come on, Anthony. Let's go. We'll see what happens here. Batting 0 for 3 right now. The count is even at 2-2. The stretch, the pitch swung on and missed. Rizzo strikes out with the bases loaded. That's 2 down. So let's come on, Cubs. We got 2 down, bases loaded. We can do this. We can do this. We got faith. Even though it's a virtual game, we have faith. We can do this. Now, you know that the MLB, they have the Cubs at first. I got the Cubs here. I'm managing the Cubs here, and we're in last place. So let's see if we can do something here. Okay, come on, Cubs. Let's go. We have Javier Baez, and we have a pitching change here. We have Sean Armstrong now. He's a right-hand pitcher. Let's see if what happens here with Sean Armstrong and Javier Baez at the plate. Sean Armstrong. Hitters have batted .381 against the right-hander. Next is Baez, 0 for 3, 1-2 count. Armstrong gets the sign from the stretch. And this is going to end the inning. And unfortunately, we left 3 men stranded on bases and no scores. The Orioles still have the lead, 3-0. And we're going on to the bottom of the 8th. Here is Hanser Alberto. He's coming up on the plate next for the Cub. for the Orioles, not the Cubs. Kyle Ryan's still the pitcher for the Cubs. He's a right-hander. Here's the pitch from Ryan, swung on. Looks like it's going to be an easy out, and it is, and that leaves Kipnis went back on it, and he reaches up for the catch, and it's one up and one down at this moment in time. Let's continue on here. Here's Dwight Smith Jr., left-hand batter. Smith Jr. digs in. He's had a 1-for-3 game so far. One out in the home eighth. From the windup, Ryan offers. That ball is gone. Nobody will catch it. A solo bomb by Dwight Smith Jr. who traveled 488 happy feet. Wow. Baltimore is now up 4-0. So that was a home run right there. Now, I like the effects on that. That's the first time I heard the effects on that. Boy. So, it doesn't look too good for the Cubs here, but we have to have faith, right? We have to have faith. Continuing on. Here, let's go. Here's Austin Hayes. So somebody... I tell you, this Kyle Ryan, I don't know about him too much. I don't think he would be pretty good to have. But they called him up on April 5th, which is weird. Never heard of that before. Never heard the virtual game having somebody like that, too. Let's continue on. The pitch from Hayes, step to the hat. The Orioles in front 4-0. The bottom of the eighth. Ryan checks the sign, winds up and delivers. Hayes swings, roller down the first base line. Rizzo charges and picks it up and quickly tags Hayes for the out. So we got 2 up and 2 down here in the bottom of the eighth with one run scored with a home run. Wow. Let's continue on with Renato Nunez. He's up next. He's gone 0 for 3. 1-1 count. Ryan goes into the full windup, delivers. Nunez swings. He launched it. Another home run. Racing back to cap, but he'll watch it go. I gotta tell you, I don't think this Ryan guy is not too good. I got some... I mean, his ERA is horrible. Why would the Cubs want to call somebody up like that? I don't know. That is weird. Well, we're scored two home runs in the bottom of the eighth. Now 5-0 Orioles. And we got 2 out. And here comes Anthony Santander. The pitch... Count is 1-2 on the hitter. Ryan is on the rubber. He winds and sends home. Struck him out and with the sinker, so goes to 5th. We got 2 runs and 2 hits for Baltimore. Baltimore now leads 5-0 at the end of the 8th. And we will be back for the top of the 9th. Please stay tuned. All right, so I'm adding a little character here during the commercial break, and I hope you like it. We're gonna remove this here. We got our. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it right here. There we go. Yeah, that would look better right there. There we go. Alright, so we got it here. Chicago's very own WGN9. How about that? Huh? Alright, let's continue on with the game here. We're in the top of the ninth. Let's see what happens here in the top of the ninth. Kyle Schwarber is now up at bat. Cubs need base runners as Schwarber steps in to lead off the ninth. Armstrong to the plate. He swung on. And he got on to second. That's awesome. I'm going to do something here. I'm going to put it right down here, folks. Just like the bug. That's how he is. So there we go. There we go. Okay. Awesome idea right there. Okay. So let's continue on with the game. Here we go with, I don't think we're going to be able to do it. So let me just take it off. We'll figure that out eventually. Maybe. Hopefully. I'm just going to remove it. Alright. So here comes Chris Bryant right now. 5-0 Baltimore. Hey, we got to play around here a little bit, you know? I mean, it's a game, right? It's a game. Usually these games are like about 3 hours, you know, but these games are like 1 hour here. We're almost an hour and a half in already, so we'll be done here. I'm for sure by 8:40. Here's Chris Bryant. Got a man on second. Right-hand batting. Bryant is batting .273 of runners in scoring position. 3 for 11 with 4 RBIs. 1-2 swung out, hit on the ground. Out short, Iglesias gets in front of it. The quick throw to Nunez. Bryant is safe at first. Over to third goes Schwarber. So we got, we got three men on base. Well, maybe we can do something here. Maybe we can crack some home runs here. Okay. So we got we got man on first and third. Okay. So I thought that I knew that. I'm just testing my ability here. All right, let's continue on. Here we go with Wilson Contreras. Let's see what happens here with Wilson. Nobody out. So maybe something's happening here with the top of the ninth for the Cubs. With Sean Armstrong, the right-hand pitcher. Here's the pitch. Strike three. Oh, he's out. So that's 1 out. We got swing down. Contreras is down on strike. So we got 1 out. But still we got runners in scoring positions on first and third. So let's see what we can do here. Here comes Jason Hayward. Now, Jason's pretty good. I would love to see what he's going to do. What's this thing right here? Looks like they're pretty healthy right now with the stamina. All right, so we got a pitching change here. Bradley, he's a left-hand pitcher. He's coming in to try and do the save of the game here. Let's see what happens here with this. He is 0-0 with a 2.45 ERA. Bradley will throw 90 to 92 miles per hour. Jason Hayward is up to bat, batting 133 with runners in scoring position, 2 for 15. And he stinking in front of Diaz for a single. Schwarber scores. Schwarber does score. Bryant to second. Hayward with a run-scoring single. The Orioles still lead now 5-1, so maybe the Cubs can do something here in the top of the ninth. We'll see. Continuing on with the game. Here is David Boat. Boat is up there now at bat in the eighth with a runner on first. He drew a walk in the game, 0 for 2. Bradley from the set, and that is an easy sharp right, and he has it for the out, and so it's two outs now. So we're at the end of the game here. So let's see what happens. shall we? Here's here is Ian Happ. And like I said, Ian has been struggling so far this season on this virtual game, and we'll see what happens here with him. I think that the one thing that he does need to do is go into the minors on the virtual game here. I don't know if they'll do something like that in the virtual game, but we'll see what happens here. We got some manager stuff, manager notes and all that we're going to be looking at after the game. So we'll see what happens here. Back in the 8th, he drew a walk, so he's 1 for 3. Here's the pitch, cut on miss, strike 3. Bradley gets Happ to end this game. And the Orioles put this one in the win column. This game is in the books. Baltimore wins it 5-4 over Chicago. So that is the end of the game, as I was saying already. And I don't know. That's a shame that the Cubs took and actually lost here. So let's continuing on with our box score and see what's going on here. The Cubs, they had 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors. Baltimore Orioles have 5 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error. The Orioles throttled the Cubs 5-1. Starting pitcher John Means held up his part of the bargain, helping Baltimore Orioles stymieing the Chicago Cubs 5-1. The winning pitcher was Means, now 1-3. He tossed 6.2 innings of 2-hit ball while walking 2 and fanning 4. The defeat makes Chicago record now at 5-12. In the top of the 8th, Javier Baez stood in the box looking for a pitch to hammer. The Cubs were trailing 3-0, but had the bases loaded. That's when Sean Armstrong made a terrific pitch, and Baez popped out. Gone was the dream of a Chicago comeback. So, anyways, we take a look at everything here. We take a look at the game log here. Don't think we don't want that. I don't want this. Go back. Can I go back? Oh, leave. Yeah, there we go. Don't want that. So there we go. The loss for the Cubs today. We're looking at the Central the NL Central Division. We got Pittsburgh right now in first place. Pittsburgh. Wow, Pittsburgh is in first place. The Milwaukee Brewers are in second. We got Cincinnati Reds, St. Louis Cardinals, and the Chicago Cubs. In the wild card race right now, we got the Milwaukee Brewers leading it in the Central. So let's see what happens here, okay? I'm not really for sure. Let's take a look at my my mail here. I got a lot of mail. I do not go take and look at everything here. Mail and news. So we got says right here we have a 3-game series at home against Arizona Diamondbacks kicking off today. Here is my report on the opponent. With their record standing at 4 wins and 3 losses, the Diamondbacks have a winning percentage of 571. They are in third place in the West Division, 2.5 games behind the leader. Their numbers are runs scored of 34, ranks 5th in the National League there. Here's a projected. Well, we don't have. Oh, that's we don't have that. That was old news. That's why. Today, performance injury shuts down Romanio for the season. That's interesting. Let's see about this one. Thank you for the offer. Unfortunately, we still have a little bit of part of the value of the deal. Please increase the money, and we might have reasons to celebrate soon. What is this going on? Are we looking to trade somebody? Are we looking to trade him? I don't know. Offer the contract, okay. Okay, so we're trying to get a picture. Interesting. Okay, so continuing on with my mail news. Let's see. We're going into Washington, it looks like. Well, we'll see what happens here. What's that? Wow. Baseball officials have suspended 2 players for inappropriate and aggressive conduct in yesterday's St. Louis Los Angeles contest at Busch Stadium. The Cardinals' Harrison Bader and the Dodgers' Caleb Ferguson. Harrison Bader right there. Yeah, they will have to sit out 4 and 2 games respectively for their parts in the brawl. For the season, Bader has produced 17 hits. Wow, that is interesting right there at St. Louis. Yep, okay. Very interesting. Okay. Well, manager's options. Yeah, I got everybody here. History. Notes. News. Manager's office. So there we go. All right. Anyways, that's about it right there. That will finish today's game. Our next one will be tomorrow. We're going to be in Washington. So we're going to be in D.C. with Trump. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this game as much as I did today. This is the first one I've done here, so please be respectful for me. I will try and get myself on camera as well, maybe tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. But it's very interesting. I do like this, and I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. Wish it was actually a real game instead of these virtual games. It would be awesome to see our Cubs playing. But in the meantime, let's have these virtual games going, and hopefully our beloved Cubs will not be in last place if we start playing. Okay, so anyways, let's go on to continue on, and I thank you so much for everything, and you guys have a great evening, and we will see you tomorrow night. Take care, everyone.